Changing clothes by time of day. Wake it up, little girl. Changing clothes by time of day. You gotta watch yourself. Everything that you do and say. Listen. Hey, welcome to the channel, all about the blues harmonica. So if you haven't already, thumbs up and subscribe. But it was just an example of showing you how to play over something very simply. We tend to frown upon, you know, when people do this. You know, as you get experience, you kind of try and avoid that. But some blues players, they use a chromatic harmonica to play in third position, which is really easy to do actually, who are harp players that play the little 10-hole, and they use it in third position to sound over a certain blues. But you can kind of get that idea of that sound on the diatonic here, and it's by doing that really sort of when you're in third position. And I kind of did it on this start of this track here. I wouldn't kind of normally play like that, so I was just trying to show you that how you can use, and you can use that kind of thing, easy peasy sort of thing, which can sound a bit naff to your advantage and sound good. The other thing is, on these richer tuned harmonicas, which is the standard tune ones, you've got a 2-draw and a 3-blow, haven't you? What you should do is mess with the 2-draw and 3-blow. And you can use it as a rhythmic shape by just emulating. We do it on saxophones all the time, split note in 2 notes. And so the 2-draw and the 3-blow, you can have quite a lot of fun with that. Alright, so I'd like to just talk about a very quick lesson today. I'm going to try and shorten these down actually, because a lot of my videos, I'm probably make them waffle on a bit long and people don't look at them probably because I go on forever. So I'll try and keep it short. Articulation. So as you're developing as your harmonica player, articulation is the way that you're actually playing the instrument, whether you're just blowing or you're tonguing, sort of going, or you're, okay? And you get your articulation the way I learned as a jazz saxophonist. There's 2 ways. You can do it by reading everything and everybody writing the breath accents, but I did it the old school way of simply listening, and as the years, and that's how I developed. And on the harmonica, that's what you'll do with this. You'll just listen for the articulation, but you can facilitate it a little bit as you're hearing it by naturally just practicing or you know, working out on a few little things. So when you're playing notes like, so I'm going ta-ta-ta-ta, so my tongue's hitting a ta-ta-ta-ta. All right, so you've got, there's that sort of staccato technique. You can see me using a combination of legato, what they call legato, tongue slur, and straight staccato. But for now, you want to practice like doing a scale like. That's all legato, just blow. And then practice going ta 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 ta. Okay, and then practice intermittently. As you play faster, you take most of the tonguing off, and what we call legato, to get the speed. All right, but you replace it with breath accents. So you try and play louder and softer, and whoever's coaching you, try and get them to play in front of you so that you can hear the dynamics. It's very difficult to show that when you do videos for people. Sort of either need to be in front or have a good video lesson where they can go through the dynamics for you, because dynamics are really important. Then we have like different rhythms. Primarily, I always say on these things, you're going to be a rhythm player on this. Yeah, you'll learn harmonies and all the rest of it. That's important to get the right coach, get somebody that knows what they're doing, and learning to play in all keys is not a fantasy really. You should aim to do it, even if you never quite get there, to learn to play in all these different keys. Okay, but right, so on your harp, like you've got ta-ta-ta, ta-ta-ta, so ta-ta-ta, and then you got ta-ta-ta, yeah, now you've got ta-ta-ta. And you've got ta 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 ta. All right, 1 2 1 2, and ta ta, and then you got ta 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 ta. All right. Now for now, those are the two rhythms you'll work with. We have lots of variants of these, 16th, 8th notes, lots of complicated names for them, but forget all that. Just work on that rhythm and yeah. And then just using those couple of rhythms to start with, all right, and then just listen an awful lot. That just gets you going, all right. So there's a couple of things today to get. I'll give you one more thing. So just one last thing. Work on octaves. When I say octaves, like your 1 and 4 draw, say. So move from 1 to 4 draw, or from 4 to 8. How did I get that? Yeah, keep the mouth on the harp and ride up to it. If you miss it and go past them before it, it doesn't matter, because if you keep the mouth on the harp, you've time to adjust. And if you work on that a little bit each day, you'll understand what I'm saying by that. Eventually, after we've done a lot of it, you can just jump straight to these things. But the secret is, until you can do that, always keep the mouth on the harp, and it makes sure you get the accuracy. And then work on like 1 to 4. 4 to 7, 2 to 6 blow, all the sort of octaves going from one to another, and that's really good work alongside other things that you do. All right, and then even though you perhaps can't play in all keys yet, it doesn't matter, and you don't really need to for blues. Work on it. Get with somebody that shows you the right way so you can work on it, because it will facilitate all your harp work. All right, so there's a few tips for people. I haven't harped on as much as I normally do. I hope it helps a few people. Okay, I'll catch you on the rebound.